Hi, GVS here. I am recording this video today on 19 February 2026. Okay. In this video, I'll be covering about small and mid cap opportunity small case. So obviously, as the name says, it is intended to have mid and small cap stocks. Just to give you some highlights of this product. This product was launched about 2 years ago, and 2023 October. So I'll be completing 3 years in another, say, 8 months time. So, and it has given a CAGR returns of around 2 years CAGR is around 16%. It has not done well for various reasons. I have launched it late. By then, the small and mid cap, particularly the small cap, have started correcting. For example, if you notice, 1 year trading profits we also exited. For example, the small cap index has been correcting for the last 14 months from December 2024. Okay, so and the stocks have been in correction mode. Several stocks, small cap stocks, as you would have noticed, are in correction mode for several months and more than a year now. Okay, so that is the backdrop. One important point I would like to highlight is, despite it giving an average of 16-17% now, in the last 1 year, because we have carefully shifted to gold and liquid funds and only minuscule amount in direct equity, this product has given in the last 1 year returns of about 41.26%. So even though it is a small cap oriented small case, and small cap index there has been a brutal correction in the underlying stocks, because of our dynamic balancing approach, because we knew the correction was coming in and all. It's okay if 1 or 2 years if there is underperformance, but we have recommended our clients to stay in cash, in liquid funds and gold. Gold has given certain returns for us. That is why you have an overall product return of 41.26% as on date, and we are sitting with a huge pile of cash in liquid funds. So now with the correction, market is throwing up some very, very interesting opportunities. And we'll be, because in the first time I was a bit late, because the small cap has started its bull run in 2020. This time we are ready. Sometimes because I've launched this product late. Of course, but still we are managing it to the best of our abilities. But now the opportunities are actually very, very attractive. In some of the small cap stocks, either through the market correction or some of them are coming through IPO route, we are very, very confident we'll be able to add some very, very interesting small cap stocks to this portfolio. So stay calm. The periods of underperformance will be followed by periods of overperformance, with respect to if the stock is inherently good, and it has good strong return on capital and earnings growth, and the market supports it. So there are 3 factors that are required for a portfolio to do well. Fundamentally, the stock has to be good, with a good business fundamentals. Then your purchase price should be good. Okay, then your the market should support it. When will the market support? If the overall market itself, like small cap index PE, is very high. If the market has gone up too well, it's very unusual for a stock to do very well even though the index is falling, if the stock is also part of the index. If it is not part of the index, then it can have its own run. But generally speaking, one of the reasons why small cap stocks are not doing well is because the index, small cap index, also is correcting for a considerable period of time, because it has given very high returns from 2020 to 2024. That is the context. But once the small cap index itself comes to, of course, there is a very loose correlation between a given stock and index. There are different parameters, various. It's a complex game. But I'm saying once the stock, either the stock becomes expensive, either the stock becomes cheap in terms of fair valuations, or the index itself corrects and the stock is supported by good earnings growth and other factors, then you will see a momentum in the stocks. So short point is, watch out. This will have some really, really exciting small cap stocks which I am going to add very soon. Okay, so from your side, patience is the key. Leave the rest to us. We'll try to do to the best of our abilities. But we are sitting pretty with bulk of the cash in liquid funds and a little bit in gold and a partial exposure. We have started adding stocks to this also, if you have noticed. For the new guys, people who have not subscribed, I can tell you there are 3 stocks which I have added during this corrections time. Each of them has got very good potential, future earnings potential. Of course, that's all I can say at this stage. Of course, it's subject to conditions that we have prescribed in the term sheet. Yeah, thank you so much. So I wish you all the very best in your investing journey. Stay calm, and my guidance is always discretionary in your hands. Okay, thank you so much.